Thanks. Dennis, want to join me up here?
Sorry, Chief.
That's quite all right. Remember when we talked about less formal? Yeah, there you go. Dennis is joined today by his son Macklin, his brother Tim, and his niece Alyssa. Dennis is married to Nilsa, and together they have 5 children: Macklin, Alexandra, Emma, Aiden, and Jack. He was born April 22nd in Port Jefferson, New York, and has recently relocated to Port St. Lucie. Dennis was surrounded growing up by family who were first responders. His father is a lieutenant with the New York Fire Department, and his brother was a lieutenant with the New York Fire Department. Went rogue and became a police officer. Huh?
That's true.
That's true, yeah.
Went to the right job.
Right, there you go. Attended Suffolk County College, has 64 college credits, and completed the New York City Police Academy and successfully passed the Florida Law Enforcement Officer Equivalency of Training course. Dennis was employed as a police detective with New York City Police Department for 22 years. While in law enforcement, Dennis also held part-time positions in the security industry. And Madam Clerk, would you like to?
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that you will support, protect, and defend the Constitution and government of the United States and the state of Florida, and that you will bear true faith, loyalty, and allegiance to the same, and that you are entitled to hold office under the Constitution and laws of the state of Florida, and that you will faithfully perform all the duties of a police officer of the city of Port St. Lucie, Florida, so help you God?
I will.
Congratulations.
Macklin?
The more he bleeds, the bigger the steak tonight, Maggie.
Putting a badge on a shirt with somebody in the shirt is pretty difficult. There you go.
Good enough.
Drew? Drew's joined today by his grandmother Jan, his mother Robin, and his father Jeff, and a very special guest, which reminds me that I didn't mention our special guest. Thank you, Vice Mayor Caraballo, for joining us today. Also in the room is Councilman Pickett and Councilman Bonner. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us. Drew was born November 2nd in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and relocated to Port St. Lucie in June of 2000. He received a Bachelor of Science in Criminal Justice from Liberty University and completed the Basic Law Enforcement Academy Class 164 at the Indian River State College. Drew enlisted in the United States Navy in 2006 and was honorably discharged in 2014 at the rank of E5 Petty Officer Second Class, currently serving with the Naval Reserve Unit out of West Palm Beach. After the military, Drew held various positions in security services industry. He left that role to enroll at the police academy. Madam Clerk.
Do you solemnly swear that you will support, protect, and defend the Constitution and government of the United States and the state of Florida, and that you will bear true faith, loyalty, and allegiance to the same, and that you are entitled to hold office under the Constitution and laws of the state of Florida, and that you will faithfully
Rob? Hiram? Hiram's joined today by his wife Joanna, and they have 3 children, Victoria, Genesis, and Stephen. He was born September the 28th in Brooklyn, New York, and relocated to Port St. Lucie to become a member of the PSLPD. He completed the New York City Police Academy and successfully passed the Florida Law Enforcement Officer Equivalency of Training course. He also attended Excelsior University, where he earned 69 credits. Hiram enlisted in the United States Army in 2001 and was honorably discharged in 2004 at the rank of E4 Specialist. Hiram retired from the New York City Police Department at the rank of sergeant in 2021 after 17 years of service. Prior to his career in law enforcement, Hiram worked in the banking industry. Madam Clerk.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that you will support, protect, and defend the Constitution and government of the United States and the state of Florida, and that you will bear true faith, loyalty, and allegiance to the same, and that you are entitled to hold office under the Constitution and laws of the state of Florida, and that you will faithfully perform all the duties of a police officer of the city of Port St. Lucie, Florida, so help you God.
I do.
Congratulations.
Joanna? Carson? Carson's joined today by his mother, Tina, and close family friends. He was born February the 26th in Martin County, Florida, and lived in St. Lucie County his entire life. While in high school, he was a member of the Port St. Lucie Police Athletic League and has over 1,000 hours of volunteer service to our community. He attended the Indian River State College. He successfully completed the Basic Law Enforcement Academy Class 156 in 2019 at the Indian River State College. Carson worked for the St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office as a deputy sheriff for over 2 years. He left that position to work here at the Port St. Lucie Police Department. Before his career in law enforcement, he worked in the customer service industry. Madam Clerk.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that you will support, protect, and defend the Constitution and government of the United States and the state of Florida, and that you will bear true faith, loyalty, and allegiance to the same, and that you are entitled to hold office under the Constitution and laws of the state of Florida, and that you will faithfully perform all the duties of a police officer of the city of Port St. Lucie, Florida, so help you God? I do.
And he asked that his mother, Tina, pen his badge today. So the clerk administered the oath of office, and in Port St. Lucie, we have a longstanding tradition. In addition to the oath of office, we take the oath of honor. And the oath of honor was created by the International Association of Chiefs of Police, and a former chief, Chief John Skinner, started administering this oath during new hires and promotions many, many years ago. And the idea behind it is this job is very special. The badges you just saw pinned on their chest are pinned over their hearts, and they're a shield. And the idea behind that is that is supposed to shield their heart and keep it pure. And that is how we maintain the public trust. And the public trust is what we have to offer our community. So together, gentlemen, we're going to take the oath of honor, and you're going to be joined by all the sworn personnel in the room. So if you would, raise your right hands with me. On my honor, I will never betray my badge, my integrity, my character, or the public trust. I'll always have the courage to hold myself and others accountable for our actions. I will always uphold the Constitution, my community, and the agency I serve. I will. Thank you all. So that concludes our ceremony. We have some paperwork that you need to sign before you get to do anything else. And then Matt's here, he's going to take pictures. And so you can get whatever combination of family and guest pictures you want. And that pretty much does it. And good looking group.
Yes, sir.
All right, welcome aboard. Thank you all for joining us.